Yeah, this will do for now. I'm in the car. I'm gonna go to the home improvement store. I don't think, is that, you can't see me. Is that really the name? A DIY store, home improvement store, the place where all the men go and get their equipment to build houses. That's where I'm gonna go for some new rollers. So yeah, I can't tell you how happy I am that this car is able to stand in an underground. I keep forgetting that these lights turn off here at some point, but the fact that I'm able to put this car in a garage, I'm so happy about that, because this car is more than 30 years old. It's really old. I moved houses 8 times in the last 7 years, and so I lived in different spots in the city. And when you live in the city, a lot of the time you don't have a parking space next to your apartment, because there are too many people living in the city and in apartments to give them parking spaces. So a lot of the times my car used to stand like 10 minutes away from where I lived, and would stand on the street. And first of all, I wouldn't be able to see if he's okay, and that would always scare me a little bit. Second of all, it was really unpractical whenever I needed to do anything, because I always needed to calculate like a 10-minute walk. And also, it was just not safe for the weather. So last week there was a heat wave, and the fact that my car was able to stand inside in a cool parking lot instead of needing to stand outside in the sun, where it would have probably just melted away completely. Like, the fact that he was able to stand safe here, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy, so blessed. So I think I'm just gonna leave the phone here. I'm gonna see if this is able to hold up whilst I'm driving. And then we can have a little chat whilst I'm driving. You just need to bear with me that there's like a steering wheel in my face, but sometimes you really notice that it's more than 30 years old, because sometimes it works like shit. But I do love this car. So this was my granddad's old car. He is not here with us anymore, so the fact that I'm able to still drive his car is really special to me. I needed to go uphill. I knew that was going to be heavy for him. Okay, here we go. I've been thinking a lot about manifestation the last couple of days, and I've got a theory that I would like to share with you. I came to the conclusion that there are 3 levels of manifestation. The 3 levels go from undeniably true to spiritual and hard to prove, impossible to prove. So these are the 2 sides of the spectrum, I would say. First level is the one that is the most difficult to prove. You just believe in it or you don't. I think that is the level that a lot of people feel like, oh, I don't connect with that, or I think that manifestation is bullshit. So personally, I don't think that manifestation is bullshit. I truly believe that if you put something out there in the universe, that the universe can respond to that. That has happened to me already a couple of times, that things just happened a little bit too coincidentally to be a coincidence, and that made me feel like, okay, this is not a coincidence. That cannot be. There's some sort of plan of the universe, and something is pushing me into some sort of direction, and I don't know why, and I don't understand, but I need to follow this. In this category, in this level, is also the part of manifestation where people say, oh, I'm going to manifest good weather next week. I don't personally really believe in that. In that sense, I don't know if it works like that, but I think in the bigger sense of, you know, if you put things out there for the universe to respond to that, then I do believe that there's something there. Obviously, this is something where a lot of people don't believe in, because it's impossible to prove that this is true. This is very, like, it's based on personal experiences, and it all can still be a coincidence. Having that said, then we go to the next level of manifestation, and that is actually the psychological effect of what manifestation does to your brain. There's not even like, do you believe in this, yes or no? I think that this is just true, because if you put things out there in the world that you want, then I truly believe that your brain is able to make connections to get you to that destination. Because if you already think, okay, this is not real, this is fake. Do I need to go right here? I think I do. If you really think like that, then your brain is not going to think about solutions to get you to that destination, because you're already programmed to think that you're not able to get to that point, if that makes sense. I always think about this visualization. You're at a cliff, you're standing at a cliff. On the other side of the cliff, there is your dream destination. It's like a paradise for you. If you already think, okay, that is unreachable for me, there's no way that I can get to the other side of that cliff because there's this huge cliff in between us and I don't have like the abilities to do that, then you're not going to get there. Because if you truly believe that you cannot get there, then your brain is also not going to work towards a solution to get you there, And I think if you truly believe that there is a way for you to get there, your brain will do its best to make sure that you will get to that destination. There, as long as you keep believing that you get there, then you will get there, because your brain will keep on creating new solutions and new ways and new routes to get you to the other side of the cliff, if you know what I mean. If you think that it is already impossible for you to get there, then your brain will put energy into different things. Then it will just make sure that you survive in the situation that you're in. You will get into this survival mode because you just need to make sure that you're okay in the situation that you're in right now. You're not thinking about jumping that cliff or getting to the other side of the cliff. I think it's clear. We get to the third level of manifestation, and I think that is the one that is the most obvious. It's undeniably true. If you manifest certain things, if you put the things out there in the world, then there's always a chance that the right person is listening and is also able to make your dreams come true. Because if we take the cliff example again, right? So you're standing on the side of the cliff, and maybe you have a difficulty with seeing how you can get to the other side of the cliff. But if no one knows that you want to get to the other side of the cliff, then no one is able to help you. But if you're already at the point where you say, okay, you know what, I believe that there's a way that I can get to the other side of the cliff. At least I don't know what it is yet, but I really want to get there. Then there's a chance that someone is listening, and someone has already built a bridge, or someone has already built a parachute for you to get to the other side of that cliff. And maybe they're also willing to help you with it. So I also truly believe that it's sometimes so important to just put it out there and just say what you want, because it can... Oh, I need to back the fuck up. There's always a chance that there's someone listening, someone who has already done it all, and who is able to help you and is also willing to help you, because people want to help a lot of the times. That is why I was thinking about, what do I want to manifest in life? Because I think it's very important to put it out there. If you don't believe that the universe is able to answer your prayers in that sense, or your manifestation, that's fine. Then there is still... So this truck in front of me is really struggling to park backwards into this very tiny gate, but he's doing great. You go, boy, you can do it. If it's not because of the first level of manifestation, if you don't believe in that, that's fine. Then you still have 2 other levels and 2 other reasons why manifestation could work, and why it is still worth the try to manifest things, and why people should manifest things, That's why I was thinking about, okay, what is the thing that I want to manifest? I think that everyone in every point of their life should be manifesting something, because if you're already in a perfect situation, you're already very happy, then manifest that you can keep that life, and that you can keep that happiness and keep that satisfaction. If you're in an unhappy situation, then there's even more reason to want to manifest a better life. What I want to manifest, I'm going to pick a nice parking spot where I can just talk to you without people looking at me like I'm very weird. I would like to manifest a life in which I am free. Continuing on the topic that I was talking about before, I just really want to create a life for myself where every day when I wake up, I can do something that I love, and I want to have a job in which I am able to do so. I can work on my creative things or like on projects, things that give me energy on a daily basis. And obviously not every day needs to be perfect, or not every day needs to be fun, but at least I want to decide where I'm heading, what I'm doing, and I can also decide the goals that I'm working for, and it makes sense for my life. I would love to manifest a life as well where I have got the financial freedom to decide where I want to be, with whom I want to be, what I'm doing on a daily basis. I don't need to have a huge house. I don't need to be on a boat. I don't need 100 designer bags. Like, I don't care about those things. The things that I care about is being able to spend my time with the people that I love, and doing that in a way that I can decide on a daily basis how I want to do that. I want to manifest a life where I'm able to have the financial capabilities to also take care of my family if needed. It's that simple. That's all I want. And I know for myself that the life that I'm living right now is getting very close to it. So I just need to find a way that I can maintain this. I need to find a way that I can create an income doing this. That's my manifestation of the day. What is yours? Let me know in the comments down below.
Je weet dat het